Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to be planning out the week of December 25th through December 31st in my Hobonichi weeks. Okay, so this is actually going to be the last week in my Hobonichi weeks. I recently shared that at least for the first quarter of 2024, I'm going to be giving the Sterling Inks weeks version of their planner a try. I'm really preferring the color of paper, the neutral pages, things like that. It is set up for the most part. I have to put tabs on it and I'm trying to decide which tabs. I have plenty of extra Coffee Monsters Co. tabs, but I also have some from Planner Monkey Co. and I think Sweet Freckle Designs. I have a couple. I'm just trying to decide which ones I want to use in there, but I'm also really obsessed with this cover. So you'll start seeing this one next week. This cover is a collab from Planner Monkey Co. and Lauren Phelps Design. I absolutely love it. And then just to kind of give you a peek on the inside, if you haven't already seen it, these are my inside pockets here. I'm freaking obsessed with this thing. I even did a little bit with the back pockets. This doesn't want to stay. I might put some washi there to keep it in place, but I'm excited to try this for a little bit and see if it's something that I can stick with. And I think I've shared this in other videos as well. The main reason is the number of notes pages. It has more than a mega, but less than a regular, I think, or it's like less than a mega, but more than a regular. So like kind of a sweet spot. And my thinking is that I'm going to do my daily pages like I'm doing back here, which is like strictly task lists, not a whole lot of memory keeping, maybe a few stickers and washi, but I've enjoyed this for the last week and a half, 2 weeks now. I don't think I started it before then, but this is pretty simple and straightforward since there's really not enough room for all the to-do lists on the weekly view for me. I mean, I do keep running weekly task lists on the week view, but this is kind of more the view that I prefer because I can see all of my lists together and see what didn't get done the day before without having to flip each day like I've been doing in the A5. That's my thought process for now. If you're not new to my channel, you know that I make zero promises and I might change my mind, but my thought going into 2024 is that I'm going to at least give the systems that I have chosen quarter one, right? I'm going to give them a full quarter and then see, are we going to stick with it for quarter two? Those types of things. I'm really big on changing up your system if you truly need to, or if you just want to, because it's your planning journey. Like no one else should be telling you what to do. Anywho, let's jump into this week. I'm already a day behind. It was Christmas yesterday. There was no way that I was making filming a priority. That's just not my thing. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer so you can actually see what's going on over here. I do have a candle going, but I'm trying to keep it far enough away that I don't burn the place down. Know what I'm saying? Let's jump right into it. I'm going to use my goodness, I think I've rubbed off the number here, but it is N79 in the Tombow marker. And this is what I kind of have been liking to use to divide up my pages. You can use a regular pen, but this has been kind of working for me because it's nice and neutral. It's like a grayish. And I just kind of make this somewhat of a checklist. Last week was a bit of a wash with the holiday and things like that. I just wasn't in my planner a whole lot, and I think that's for a lot of people, and that's perfectly okay. You don't have to live in your planner 24/7. I did come in the office. I think it was Christmas Eve night, and then once we were pretty much done with everything on Christmas Day, and I journaled in my cousin on the journaling pages. And I really, really enjoyed that. And I'm just kind of flipping back just to see where I have marked everything because I think I'm just going to keep it the same. It'll be interesting to see how I'm going to change things around in the Sterling Ink planner. I am excited for that planner, but also just kind of being realistic. It's definitely new to me. This week's is my fourth one. I used the weeks a few years back. I want to say 2018. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, but it was a different time. It was a different time, and the style that I used was It was very different than the style that I have now, that's for sure. All right, and then I'm just gonna kind of create this little separation here. So Christmas was pretty freaking awesome here at our house. Thoroughly enjoyed it, had a good time. Everyone was just, I don't know, everything was great. And I think I journaled about that, not because I was like in shock that it was so great, but you know, holidays can be a little stressful. And when it's going like super, super great, I don't know. It's just me, the pessimist side of me that's always waiting for like the other shoe to drop. I'm always like, what did I forget? What's going to go wrong? Who's going to be mad? And it like none of that happened. And I was like breathing a sigh of relief. And also just like, why am I like that? You know, why am I like that? I'm just using these transparent dots from Nicole Hutch Designs, just kind of trying to finish them up. I've kind of just kept the stickers that I use fairly regularly in the back of my week so that I don't have to keep flipping through my sticker book like unnecessarily. I just have exactly what I need back there. And then if I need anything extra, then I'll obviously go to the sticker book. But Christmas being on a Monday is kind of weird because now here it is on Tuesday and I'm like, everyone went back to work. I have some extra time off, so I'm doing that. Yay. And it's just been an enjoyable experience. Okay. So I want to set up my right side of my page really quick. I like to put what I'm working on for the week. And I just kind of keep using this Erin Condren ruler. One, because it's just super easy to use. Yeah, it's clear. I like it more than some of the other rulers. I kind of want to cut off the little teeth on it because like I don't have a need for that. I don't use a coil planner, which is like so weird to say. I feel like I was in a coil planner for a really long time. And I just realized I messed up my page because I put the cap on the wrong side of my planner, but that's kind of okay. You can barely see it, or can you like really see it? Do I need to burn this planner? Anyway. The pen for the week is going to be my Pilot Vanishing Point. I have had this thing for over a year now. And I finally switched from using the Pilot ink. That was kind of one of the little projects that I worked on over the holiday weekend. I finally put in the, this is called the De Atramentis Archive ink. It's really, really popular in the fountain pen community. And I knew that this was the ink I really wanted in here. However, I did not realize that Pilot makes their own like proprietary ink cartridges, so it's not the same size that you're going to find in other pens like the Lamy, Safari, or the Kavecos, or you know, there's a ton of others out there. But finally I had posted a story about it and I was like, how the heck do I change the ink on here? And everyone was just so helpful, and they were like, literally just empty out your current cartridge, like clean it out, let it dry, whatever, and then take the syringe, because I do have the ink filling syringe, and refill it like that. And it was so easy. However, there is a converter for this pen. No one yell at me. I feel like it's coming, but I didn't keep my box with this pen. When we moved, I got rid of all the empty boxes that I had been hoarding. And I didn't realize that in that box was my converter, and I threw it out. Oh my God, I threw it out. But I got a gift card to Jet Pens for Christmas. So I ordered the converter and another fountain pen. I was like, come on, are we serious? I didn't really need anything else. And there was a new fountain pen out, or like a new to me color, and I grabbed that. Anyway, that's the pen that I'm using. That was the long ramble just to say that. So this area is going to be for videos for the week. And per usual, I'm going to use the Planner Spot transparent stickers there. And I'm going to attempt to get 3 videos up this week, because last week was a 2 video week. I want to go back to 3 a week if I can. But I know that this week will be 3 because I have already planned what was going to go up this week for quite some time. So the plan was 3 always. Next week might be 2. And I have tested out this ink because I know a couple people might ask who aren't familiar with it. And I felt like on certain papers I could highlight right over it, and then other times I couldn't. I think the thing with this ink is that it is super black. It lasts forever. It doesn't smudge as bad as some of the other inks that are out there. I don't know. I will say this though, if you're in the market for a fountain pen, do not feel pressured to have to get the Pilot Vanishing Point. This is a very expensive pen. I got this for my anniversary in 2022. Yes, not this year, the year before. That was my anniversary gift from Jessie, and it is a beautiful pen, and it's kind of why I've been wanting to use it more. I hate when I get like really nice things and then don't use it. Yeah, I love it, and that's what we're doing. Okay, so we have a plan with me. That's gonna go up, and that's this video that you're watching. And then the other plan is a 2023 wrapped. These are in no particular order, by the way. It's just going to be how the content gets put up, but it's gonna be my, like, all the planners I went through for 2023. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. And then the third one, that's right, it's my Hobonichi cousin flip through. All right, so there we have the content. Then I am going to put my handy dandy sleep tracker. And for that, I use the Randy Dot plans. She has these like Monday through Sunday stickers that are like in her super tiny handwriting that fit perfectly in the boxes for the cousin, the weeks. However, you'll just want to look at the details on the specific planner that you're using, and you can choose to put it on the line. For the sleep tracker, I'm putting it on the line, or you can choose to put it so that the letter is in the middle of the box. It's going to come down to what you want to do. And I have learned my lesson, I think I have, with writing with this pen and making sure I don't pull away from the ruler like right away. I do more of like a lifting motion, if that makes sense. If you pull it, the ruler might have gotten some ink and you're gonna end up with a smudge. I can't remember what page I did that on, but I was like, rookie mistake. Not really a rookie mistake. I mean, I feel like I'm very much a rookie with my fountain pen use, and I am in the phase of life where I want to use the beautiful things that I have, and I have had all these fountain pens, and I'm like, why am I not using them? Why do I keep buying more pens? Like, I could go like on a sustainability rant. Like, fountain pens are so freaking great for that, because you're just buying the pen and you're buying the ink and you're refilling, but you do still obviously need to buy things. But because you're not buying like 1,000,001 plastic pens, you're not then dumping used pens in the trash. Now, obviously, I am not the channel of sustainability, so not even trying to go there. But because, you know, I love to buy things, I love to use things, and I don't always use everything that I have. It's a habit that I don't entirely love, but anyway. And I know that there are people who don't like paper planning because it is obviously the least sustainable hobby on earth. Anyway, but as far as pens go, if you want to be sustainable, I mean, fountain pens are great for that. Or if you love a pen, try to buy the refills for it instead of buying more pens. This is my sleep tracker. Back to what we were actually trying to do. And I'm going to use my marker here just to kind of mark the sleep. And I do have some stickers I'm going to put down. I feel like this week is just weird because it's Christmas week, sort of, but it was on Monday, and after that, it's kind of over. We keep our Christmas tree up until Three Kings Day, though, so all of the decor, everything stays up until then. It's just what we've always done. I'm in no particular hurry to take it all down. Being in a new house, we don't have a lot of things on our walls, and so it feels very empty once all of those things are gone. And I'm going to use the same Monday through Sunday strip there to track my habits like I did here. I'm always like flipping back and forth because I really like this layout that I have and I want to keep using it. I'm going to use it until it's no longer working. And I'm just going to kind of have this as far over as possible. Now with this one, this is where I put the Monday through Sunday in the box instead of on the line. I hope that's making sense. And then I just kind of draw a line to kind of keep me from writing over into Monday. I feel like it kind of helps. I could be tricking myself. Who knows? And then I'm just going to copy over the same habits that I had for last week. And then for headers for this week and the goals, those are from the planner spot as well. I really need to get more of the one that has goals on it because this is the last one that I have, and I looked through my stash. I guess I could use projects or notes. not a big deal, really. Doesn't have to say goals. And then I love using the this week up at the top, and this is just kind of where I keep like a running like to-do list of things that need to get done at some point in the week. Not a whole lot this week other than maybe tomorrow I will go do a little bit of groceries because my usual day is Sunday. That was Christmas Eve. I was like, absolutely not. And then of course Monday was Christmas, and today I'm like, some people like myself might still have today off. So I'm going to try and go on Wednesday afternoon. That's kind of one of the bigger goals. And then, yeah, just some other like tidying up, some kind of end of the year wrapping up kind of things. The big thing for me, like especially on like the social media side, is setting up my new external hard drive, cleaning up my SD cards, organizing all of my files and archiving things into 2023, starting new folders for 2024 with like new graphics, new music, all of that stuff, and just kind of having that be a nice organized space. And then obviously there's some areas within our home as well that I kind of want to do a little bit of a reset on. So that's going to go there. In this column here, we are putting the weather. Let me grab my phone and pull that up. And the weather stickers that I love to use are from Randy.Plans. I didn't get yesterday's weather, but it is very similar to today. So I'm just going to put the same thing down for both days. I think that that'll be just fine. That's kind of one of the downsides of not planning ahead of time. But it looks like, you know, it's sunny, but it's pretty chilly here. I think this morning the low was 29. It's cold for us here. I know northerners are going to eat me alive and be like, that's not even cold. I get that, friend. I get that. Trust me. But that is cold for the South. Okay. It is cold. I hear that it snows in this part of Dallas, but I'm not very familiar with just how much snow. So I'm not really holding my breath there, but I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be totally mad at getting some snow. All right, I'm gonna pop in the temperature for each day and I will be right back. All right, temperature is in. This is looking very simple and plain, but I freaking love it. All right, so tasks for the week, or any sort of events, I should say. Friday, I do have a nail appointment. I'm gonna drop that in before I forget about it. I went ahead and grabbed a blotting sheet just because my hand is now going to be all over this ink over here, and I did put some lotion on my hands, and I'm like, we're not having all of those smudges. No, we are not. And then Thursday is my payday. Wednesday is Jesse's payday, which I'm just gonna put payday there. Doesn't really matter. And then Saturday, I need to take Kayla to her car appointment. There's been like a recall on something, but we decided to do something super fun while her car is being dropped off. So we're gonna drop off her car, go to a local coffee shop that has this, like you can pay a couple bucks. I say a couple bucks. It's $15 for 2 hours of bike riding on their trail, which is like super cool. Looking at these temperatures though, I'm not 100% sure. As long as it doesn't rain, I think that we should still try to do it. And then Sunday is New Year's Eve, and I actually have some holiday stickers from the planner spot that fit really, really well in the Hobonichi weeks, or really even the cousin, pretty much any planner. I just love the fonts that she uses. I think it's her handwriting. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just gonna put that on here, and they're separate words, which I think I used one of these before and didn't realize it till after, but I kind of like that they're separate because you can decide if you want it to go all the way across or if you want to stack it depending on the planner that you're using, which is pretty awesome. And I'm just gonna put that there, and then we're gonna add in some decorative things. I think I'm also gonna put the one for Christmas on Monday. I keep forgetting like Christmas was on Monday. It just, again, feels so weird that it was on a Monday, but that's fine. That is fine. And I'm just gonna put it right in the middle because there was nothing else going on that day except for Christmas. And then I'm just gonna also add in my days off. And again, just gonna kind of cover it up on the side that my hand is sitting on so that I don't smudge any ink. 2 3-day work weeks in a row is like heaven. I think we should go to 3-day work weeks. And I just dropped washi tape everywhere. Anyway, all right, let's get the decorations that I'm gonna use, sort of, the deco stickers. I have had these kind of planned to use in January or anytime after Christmas, and these are from Papery Planning. I really want to go place another order with them. I think when I had ordered these, I had also grabbed this sort of bullet journal key that I may add to my Sterling ink one. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's originally why I had ordered, and I ordered a couple of those last year. And I just love them. And I really wanted to use these beautiful tall trees in my planner this week because, again, it was Christmas week, but I am so over any sort of like actual Christmas decor. I think that this is going to be really, really pretty. And I feel like it's going to be a little bit challenging to layer these, but it's going to be okay. Oh, that actually looks really nice. And then I'm just going to put like one of the houses, or maybe a couple of the houses. Let's just use up this sheet. If I had more room down at the bottom, I would totally do that. What do you guys do for New Year's? Because we're such homebodies. I have like nothing. Nothing planned for New Year's. We're gonna like obviously have some drinks, some finger foods, things like that, but we're not doing anything crazy for New Year's. Hanging out at home. I'm gonna use one of the like dozens of gingham washies that I bought from Lauren Phelps Design. She had such a great sale for Black Friday. I went just a little bit overboard, and I'm just gonna kind of add that down here at the bottom because I think that's cute. And it just adds a little something. So that is it for this week. It's simple, I love it. I think this is why I continue to stay in a week's style planner. I'm just so excited to see where my week's style of planning takes me in this planner. I'm excited for it, you guys, and I hope that you'll be along for the journey. I will miss this. I'm not going to say that there is never a chance that I won't come back to the actual Hobonichi weeks, but I'm excited to give something new a try and to see how it works for me. I'm actually really excited about this month view. I just prefer it. I've already planned December in here, and I love it. I also subscribed to the Sterling ink monthly subscription, which I'm also excited about. I just, again, wanted to try something new and something different for 2024, so I'm really excited about that. All right, guys, that is it for this week's Plan With Me. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are already subscribed, make sure you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.